So another Australian cosplay YouTuber that I watch called Cosplay Chris recently did a room tour. Now in it he basically just talked about a lot of the collectibles and stuff that people can see in the background of his videos, and the reason he did it, he said, is because people just kept asking him to. Now much like Chris, I also get a lot of you leaving comments and messages on Twitter and messages on Facebook asking about stuff you see in the backgrounds of videos. So I thought I'd also do a room tour just so I can answer all those questions at once. Now my room's a bit weird for a cosplay YouTuber because as much as I love collecting stuff, I also don't like owning a lot of stuff at once. So my collection, so to speak, is always kind of changing and rotating. A lot of it I'll get stuff, look at it for a while, maybe modify it and then sell it on. A lot of it I sell on Etsy. Actually, here's an idea. If ever you see this pop up when I'm talking about something in this video, that means the thing I'm talking about is for sale on Etsy. What is that? I don't know yet. I haven't filmed it yet. Anyway, I don't have a huge collection of stuff. It's always changing, but this is the stuff I do have. Let's go. All right, so we got the Boba Fett mask here. I do like Star Wars, kind of. I don't really like it enough to make a whole costume of it. A lot of people ask me to make Star Wars stuff. I probably won't. Even though I do have another Star Wars thing sitting right here. That was sent to me by a fan from Japan, I think. There's the batarang I made in my last video, made out of aluminium cans. Some awesome artwork a friend of mine did, and there's my Harley Quinn bat. I kind of made that from a real baseball bat and painted it all. Took freaking ages. All right, down here we got a Black Panther mask. That was just kind of an off-the-shelf Toys R Us kind of thing that I did a paint job to. Still got to add some eyes and whatnot. Here's a weapon that I made because someone in the comments said, what would it look like if the Flash had a weapon? It's more of a weapon for the reverse Flash, a lot of people pointed out, because it's for killing and Flash never kills, obviously. That's a Lego head that used to be full of Nerf bullets, but I got rid of the Nerf bullets. Some wooden puzzles down here. Up here we got an Iron Man helmet wearing a hat with a propeller on it, makes sense. Another batarang that I made. Oh, these are cool. Hang on, let me put the camera on a tripod. Oh, my claw fell down. They make noises. Alright, moving on down here, I've just got a candy skull that I just bought from a shop because I thought it was cool. This is a piece of aluminium, if I focus. This is a chunk of aluminium that I made in a forge that I've made to melt down cans. So that's something maybe in the future I might be able to make videos where I'm actually kind of smelting some metal down. Alright, here we got a pirate treasure chest that I just kind of keep different cards in. Top of the pile, this is a business cards that I made that I kind of give out at conventions and whatnot. Got some Pokemon cards in here. Shiny Professor Oak, that's good stuff. Also some Yokai Watch trading cards. I quite like Yokai Watch. And who likes it here? Let me know in the comments. Smash that like button. Alright, moving up here now. I've got my YouTube plaque that I got for getting 10,000 subs, and I got that from myself. I made that. This is a Darth Vader mask that I took apart and primed up and painted to look like the Joker. I don't know why I did that. Sully from Monsters Inc. mask. Kinda creeps me out. Captain America mask. Probably will do something to that eventually. I don't know what. Down here, just got some bunch of Deathstroke comics, Iron Man books, and paintings that I did. Ooh, the Joker, stencil art, good stuff. Here we've got the Harley Quinn mallet that I made out of real wood and a tree that I chopped a big chunk out of, and this is a sword from the anime/manga Bleach. And now we're ready for some painting. This one was given to me and my girlfriend by someone that we know because my girlfriend loves Toy Story. I'll show you her Toy Story collection in a second. This is something that we actually made from paint and Hama beads. It was meant to be a housewarming present for someone. We never gave it to them, we just kept it. That's a huge Iron Man painted by the same guy that did that one. This is a mashup of My Little Pony and The Dark Knight, which was painted by a really handsome dude. Got this at a convention. It's just an evil version of Mike Wazowski. It's a huge painting of the Joker that my sister got me from Bali, I think. Got this at an art exhibition that was only Batman related art. It's a mixture of Abed and Batman. Down here, here's an artist's impression of the Dark Knight Returns version of Batman, which is actually my favorite version of the Batman suit. Oh, I'll show you the Toy Story collection. Here it is. Whoa, yep, that's most of our lounge room is taken up by that collection. Good stuff. Let's go over there. This is just my cupboard where I keep my clothes. Don't really care about clothes that much. These are my real clothes. This is my Harley Quinn costume, my gender bent Harley Quinn. Up on top of the cupboard, we've got a bunch of figures. Some of them I buy just to keep. Some of them I buy, like this one you can't see. Magic the Gathering, sometimes I buy them, take them out the package and paint them up and give them a sweet paint job and then sell them on. Settlers of Catan, some cool sweet games down there. What a cool guy I am. Right, now this thing. This is just paints and whatnot. This is where I keep like a lot of my artwork. So a lot of my stuff when I sell it on Etsy, I also give them like the original kind of designs and watercolor paintings of what I was meant to be building. So these are like the designs I did for the Scythe the Sword, which I made a video about, and for sale on Etsy I was going to make a scythe, but I didn't. That's the guy that would hold the sword, I guess. But yeah, so when people buy stuff on my thing, so if they buy a sword, they also get all the pictures of the sword. Jack Sparrow hat. A cape of the Flash. Horse mask. Oh, it's really hard to talk with a cigar in your mouth. This drawer just has more swords, another sword drawer. Pretty sure I would have answered all the questions I've got about things people see in the background in this video. If I didn't, leave it in the comments, I'll do it there. I quite like the game of identifying toys and what shows they're from. In fact, recently I was going through some very old toys of mine from when I was a kid, and I posted this photo on Twitter and Facebook asking people to identify all 8 shows referenced by the toys in that photo. So far, no one has got all 8 of them. So if you know what they are, then go to the Twitter or Facebook, or just leave it here, or just don't, just whatever. End of the video, goodbye.